And now let's wait for it to dry so that I can put the additional stuff on top of it. Okay, so now we're making the headdress, and we're gonna put first the fairy light. So I'm gonna put it around the small head umbrella, and then after that I'm gonna put the garland covering this fairy lights, but still you can see the lights here. It'll be a good effect. Okay, now we're done putting on the fairy lights around the umbrella, and I will cover this one with the garland. Okay, now let's put the garland around it. So I'm gonna cut this one so that it will match my height. Just gonna trim it a bit to put it in my umbrella. And now I'll cut it in strips so that I can put it in the umbrella. And now we're gonna stick this one here around the umbrella. Okay, now done putting this one in here. So it looks nice now. And then we attach these ribbons here in front. Okay, so this is now what it looks like with the ribbon. Now I'm gonna sew the snowflakes here in the ribbon. Okay, now done sewing here the snowflakes. Now I'm gonna sew this for the choker. So this is the dress that I'm gonna use for the costume. I'm gonna turn this into wings and a skirt. So let's cut it now. So I'm cutting it now. So I based it on my measurements on my waist, and also it will leave like a trail on my back. Hopefully it comes out straight. Okay, done cutting. So instead of wings, I'm gonna make it into a cape with train so that I can just easily sew it in here so that it'll be a long train here below. Now I'm gonna sew this part here in the skirt, and it's our first time to sew, so hopefully it turns out well, and I'm just gonna sew it manually. Okay, so the skirt is done. I'm gonna put something around here to cover this ugly stitching here, And also look at this at the front. This one's in the front, so when I walk it opens up like this, and I will look like a snow princess. Now I'm gonna sew these two here. Okay, I'm done sewing this part in here. It looks ugly right now, but I'm gonna cover it a snowflake in here so that I will cover the ugly stitches. And now we're gonna glue gun this garland to the dress, to the seams of the dress, so that it will look nice. Sorry for the noise, there's construction in the neighboring house. So we have here, I'm gonna sew some parts in here so that I can glue gun the remaining spots, so it'll be more durable. So now this is what it looks like in the midsection of the dress. So it looks a bit better now. I also put some sticks here at the edge. Now we're gonna put the fairy lights here in the seams of the cape. Okay, now we're putting on the garland here at the seams of the dress. Okay, now I'm done putting on the garland around the cape. Looks like this. Okay, so this is now what the outfit looks like together. So it has wings, and then my headdress. So my theme is snow, winter, snowstorm, or whatever.